minutes we've crashed 2 vehicles. So, like, I feel like if touching the water is gonna make you old or whatever, I would not want to be wearing just a hood here. The driver's just fucked.
They're here.
Oh, nope, the water's getting to him.
Sam!
That dude. Thumbs up. Meanwhile, his buddy is just drank from the wrong crail. Oh, he's gonna hatch. So how is Kojima gonna explain this with science? Alright.
They're surrounded.
Even his hairline went away. That's not medicine.
Sorry.
Oh, there you go. That's not medicine, but I'm sure. I mean, he's not in pain. He did a front flip. Thank you, little baby, that fetus. That was very cool.
Run!
Come on, Ritas, come on. Oh, okay. He didn't take his medicine. Oh, he committed seppuku. Is he trying not to be a zombie? It's just another one of those feel-good kind of video games. Seppuku-man. That was like the tiniest knife too. Oh, says that dreams all have meaning. This is the kind of shit I see in my dreams. When was the last time Norman Reedus ate? I'm pretty sure it's been a long time. He didn't even have any of the popcorn chicken earlier. Does the baby have to eat, or... It's a boy! Mazel tov. I take it back. I'm sorry, Norman Reedus. I would be confused as fuck all the time, too, if I were in your shoes. Why are you naked? Oh. Invisibaby. With all the fish he could want. How is there even any fish left in the sea at this point? Okay. Way to show off the snail trail. This is chapter 1, man. I mean, if I had a body like that, I'd want to show it off too, but goddamn, dude, all the hands. The five. We five shall judge your peen. The council has decided adequate. It's probably pretty chilly, yeah. Death Stranding. Man, is someone let a draft in or something? Or some homeless dude outside of a fucking park. Is it that lady again? Man, do you have to make this even weirder? Hello, my name is Sam. Oh, yeah, that's gotta be cold. What a thrill. Ugh. This is the real naked snake. Dude is butt-ass naked, just following the first woman he sees after he watched two people get dragged to hell. I wasn't prepared for this. When I was picking what we were doing for stream today, this was just kind of a spur of the moment, like, don't think twice about it kind of thing. But now I'm like, oh, okay, those are the guys whose peens weren't judged as adequate. That's what happens when the five elders. Oh, and he's clothed again. Okay. Did I die? Do I have to... Oh! Bored. Baby approval. That looks like that image of the black hole.
Baby.
Hey, baby. Is that Mads? I can't tell. I'm still trying to figure out what happened in the first 10 minutes of this game.
Can you hear me? Hey, Daddy.
Oh, yeah, I mean, yes, Mads. The fuck is happening? I thought this was just a game where I carried packages. Oh, there's that again. There's the popcorn chicken. Don't look at me like that. gotta say, if I had to do all that again, maybe the second time around, I'm like, oh, obviously, yeah, no, this makes sense now. Kojima, you really know how to tell it. Restart game? Kinky. This guy's tear ducts are really runny.
You're awake.
Oh, Dr.
How does it
Robotnik?
feel to be back in the world of the living? Don't worry.
There he is, Guillermo
I'm a
del
doctor.
Toro.
Well, a coroner. Originally. Call
Wait,
me
did he
Daniel.
really? I can't tell.
I'm well acquainted
Oh,
with death.
that is
Not
such a
you, of
Kojima
course.
name.
Contrary to
Holy
the
shit.
name, I've never actually died. I
Oh,
would
you are
advise
joking.
against
Okay.
that.
I don't know, man. With these kind of
I
things,
can assure you it's
I
for
can
your own
never tell.
protection. See? So I'm a prisoner. These aren't handcuffs. They're cutting-edge devices that keep us all connected.
To the bed,
Us?
in case you want to kill us.
Oh, us. Yup. Bridges. Humanity's best hope for the future.
This the guy that made the
Or
movie about
avoiding extinction,
the girl
if
who
you
likes the
prefer.
fish guy?
Right.
The Shape of
Where am I?
Water?
Watch me. Try pressing it against your skin. Like this. Relax. That just means your body's got a good connection to the cufflink.
Oh, it's the iDroid.
Look. The cuffs will watch over you 24 hours a day. That is to say, we will.
Oh,
We're
so it's
here
like
to
a
help.
ring camera.
Right.
In hindsight, it's kind of crazy how they start you off by like easing you into the Kojimaisms by introducing you to Deadman, only for it to immediately turn to Die Hardman like 5 minutes later. Yes, oh, whoa, hello, Shadow. I did not know what I wanted to do today. If you can't tell, I haven't even added things to the tavern yet. So in the thick of it, I was like, you know what? I've been playing a lot of Terraria lately. You think anyone will notice if I play Terraria again? We had a thing going there, you know. Like I play a lot of Terraria off camera, but then like that's off stream, so it doesn't actually exist. I can pretend that I haven't been like spending all of my free time playing Terraria. I don't know, man. Shut up. Ugh. Work is still kicking my ass. I thought it was gonna get easier. That's just what they want you to think. I was so excited. I thought I was getting time off work because of the weather this last week, and then it never happened. Well, the weather happened, but I still had to go in. My Focus doesn't. I don't even think it has like front wheel drive. Anytime it snows, it's the will of God. But I gotta remember which. Alright, which one am I? Was I this one? 40 more years of it. That's a bold assumption, Mid, that people my age are going to be allowed to retire. I'm not even sure if we're going to have Social Security after a while. I don't remember what character we used. Was it this one? This guy is... I think it has to be this one, right? And then it was, Nebraska. Which one was the... Was it Jackson, Mississippi? That's what it was, yeah. Yeah, if you think that I could use that. Oh, yeah, this is the right one. Okay. Yeah, I have the guitar, yeah. Jeez, it sounds like a cutaway during King of the Hill. AWD and a drift butt. I have no idea what any of that means. Like I said, I spin the wheel and I press the pedals. You know, that's what I'm paid to do. Also, not to mention, oh, all-wheel drive. Well, yeah. I mean, I figured all the wheels were powered by the engine. I'm not a car guy, but I like to imagine the engine go vroom, wheels go spin. Uh-huh. I went to college, you know. That was like the third thing they taught me. I had just beaten the first boss, right? Eye of Cthulhu. Now I gotta figure out how I'm supposed to get to the corruption if I'm gonna fight the next one. I've been playing my own world, so now, like, now that we're back in Hell, Michigan, sorry, Jackson, Mississippi, I have to remember what we're doing. I don't have any, I'm so immobile. There's an explosive bunny. I mean, you say that, but are we talking a newer Focus? Yeah, keep in mind, I have a 2018, and 2018 may not sound very long ago, but that was the year I graduated high school. That was 8 years ago. I'm an old man now, practically dead. A foot in the grave. Twilight years. I don't know, I'll have to look. I'd be surprised. I always thought Focuses were budget vehicles. I bought mine secondhand. And I'm still convinced that the next time I actually try to do something with it, other than what I do normally, I'm just gonna lose it. Like my car's gonna break down again. Okay. Let me like get an idea of. Jeez, man, look at this rainbow vomit. Okay, now you're just making up words. I told you I didn't want to use my brain today, and now you're coming up with some bibbity-bobbity-boo shit. Okay, where? I guess I just gotta dig up if I'm gonna find the corruption. Or Crimson, whichever one. It's probably both, honestly, if it's a Zenith world. Because I think the Drunk Seed is in effect here. I can't make the I went to hell because I didn't pay my taxes thing, because I'm actually getting a lot of money back. I'm getting $1,200 back in taxes because I forgot that I didn't file exemption. Let's go up. So, can I just go in any which direction at this point and just head straight up? I've never played any of the only special seed I've ever played in this game, other than this, is Skyblock, so I honestly do not know where I'm supposed to go. And I keep trying to double jump, because in my my master mode playthrough I'm doing right now, I have fucking Terra Spark boots. Yeah, the Drunk Seed's pretty fun. I mean, just having both the World Evils is really cool, because it means that if you're trying to, like, complete the Bestiary or anything like that, you don't have to, like, do a bunch of funky stuff and get the special one. God, I'm not wording very well today, am I? You know what I mean. You don't have to create a artificial biome. England? Isn't that just the seed where it's constantly raining? Let's just decide where we're going here. I can go up quicker because anywhere that I've already discovered. I don't even have a hook yet. Holy crap. Hello, Cookie. Is that a piece of cheese? It's gonna show me something. Oh, it's gonna show me the chest I've already opened. Thank you, fairy. That's 3 flowers in there. To be fair, we probably should hold on to these day blooms. I don't know how we're gonna get them without a surface readily available. We need them for certain potions. Oh, I guess there's plenty of grass down here. Whatever. What armor do I have? I have a wizard hat, chainmail, and tungsten. So I'm all over the place. I guess the drunk seed also has every ore available. So it makes it harder. That is not mine. That's the drunk seed. All right. It's the gay pride abandoned home. How much you paying to live inside the Technicolor rainbow home? The LGB town home. You literally have to dig a hole to the surface every time you have to go to work in the morning. Ooh, slush? No, it's not slush I need. What's the fucking... I forgot what it's called. As long as I don't have to go through the honey blocks, the fried honey blocks that release lava, we should be fine. There it is, the home of sexuals. That's what it is. That's what I'm thinking. I'll probably, honestly, since we're stuck underground anyway, we might as well convert it into an actual NPC home. Listen, I remember as much about this last time we played it weeks ago as you do. I guess we also have the dog collar. I forgot we found that. I keep finding the dog collar in every world I play. It's supposed to be like a less than 6% chance for every chest. The game just wants to doggy. This is a spider's nest. I don't know. Ooh, I see. All right, we got a fuck grapple. For some reason, my mind ain't minding right now. Here, you can have some copper. With what I have right now, I'm getting absolutely destroyed by hoplites up here and the spiders. I don't even have... I have plenty of wood to make torches. There's some silver. And what's this? Is this platinum? Yeah, it's platinum. We want this. Why is that still bound? This is the underground jungle? I can hear the music. I also have to keep in mind this isn't a regular world, and there's probably a million different ways for this to kill me. Now, to be fair, though, I am prepared because I've been playing on Master Mode in my main playthrough, like I mentioned on Discord. And so this is technically an expert world because it's one higher than what you pick. Like normal becomes expert, expert becomes master, and master becomes its own thing. Oh wait, yeah, that does a lot. Die, Roman! Oh shit. There we go. There you go. People don't understand this, but after hundreds of hours of playing this game, you learn that just being a bitch the entire time is the best way to survive in this game. Never fight fair. Never try to be a hero. Anytime someone says they're more scared of you than you are of them, they're just lying to you. Man, we got more silver here than Canada. Am I right, fellas? Sports ball. Topical. That's a bomb. I like how big these veins of ore are. Oh Oh yeah, I forgot. I was wondering why we had 9.9K of these, but then I remembered we stopped at Walmart and got the eyeballs. I haven't stopped at Walmart once in my Master Mode playthrough because I want it to be as legitimate as possible, and as a result, some of the most frustrating aspects of Terraria are put on full display. The entire time I was thinking, man, I was in the right for doing this when I streamed it the first time. What I kind of want to do is what I did in my master playthrough, where I just get all of these lucky stars, and instead of getting mana out of them, I just save them for the launcher, so I can take down the Wall of Flesh with them. Wall of Flesh was like the hardest boss I did when I played this on stream like a year or two ago. Look at that. Look at these idiots. Hold on, I gotta recharge my aura. I never play mage, but I could build some jungle here if we actually make it to an actual underground jungle. Normally the snow biomes can only spawn like in between. Oh, whoops. Oh shit. Oh, shit. I'm gonna have to talk about that in a minute. This can only. It's like they don't know I'm trying to talk at the same time. I can do one of two things. I can play video games or I can speak. And now this slime, this spike slime just stole all my money. Oh, do I have a net? Wait, no. Hold on. Don't let it despawn. Hold on. That's a golden animal. Oh my god. Do I keep my money in here? Yes. Don't let it despawn. Don't let it walk away. Gotcha, idiot. Shit, where's the... We don't need iron anymore. Oh, well, I didn't care about that one anyway. I can use this to make some food. The best food in the game. I had to be in meetings today. I didn't even have to talk, but all of my like socializing has been done in advance today. You know how awkward it is to be in a meeting as an IT guy that has nothing to do with IT and pretend to give a shit? That's what I liked about my old job, is that we had our own office fucking on the other side of the street of HR. So whatever happened there, it was none of our business, and vice versa. Unless something really bad happened. I didn't mention it last time, but I know this had happened before the last stream I did. We were traveling, we were all going to get something to eat, and they wanted to go to Freddy's. It's like, Freddy's is cool, you know? And, we got there, and I ordered, chili cheese fries with a burger. But I didn't realize we weren't going straight back into the office, and they didn't give me a spoon, and I was really hungry. And so I just kind of like shoveled it into my hands in the back seat of their car. And like, the person who was technically my direct boss in HR was there. And I didn't think about it until I got home. It's like, you know, maybe I should have just waited. I have to iterate this and defend myself by saying I was very, very hungry. I hadn't eaten breakfast. I don't even think my alarm went off that day. I remember I have this now. I mean, at least they didn't have to bring me to HR about it. I was already there, but like, I had to be very careful because her car was very clean. It would have been very obvious if I got some. Just had my. Oh, well, that's a low blow. Everyone knows I chug my can of beans at home. And the creamer was an accident. I don't even normally drink coffee. Now, as for the pizza scissors, I don't know if I brought up did I ever bring up the pizza scissors? I have Lean Cuisine pizzas, but they have shitty plastic knives available. They didn't have actual knives, so I couldn't cut through it, so I just used a pair of scissors, and now I'm known as the scissor pizza guy. Oh shit, this guy is dealing loads of damage to me. Maybe I should just stop eating at work, huh? I'm starting to think some people are just judgmental, you know what I mean? They don't understand my lifestyle. I'm a free spirit. An untamable horse. I tell you, man, you write software for 4 years, but you drink a cup of creamer one time. They don't call you the IT guy. They call you creamer boy. I want to say, I was about to go into a bit about how, like, it's not the worst thing that anybody has done in my IT department, but in general, it's just mundane weirdness. You know how people in IT tend to be. I mean, maybe. But what I'm saying is Creamer Boy isn't out of the ordinary. Why is there just a boulder here? Oh, bye-bye. Go kill that creature. We actually might want that Flink's fur so that we can summon that, That's cool. I didn't want to live anyway. I hope he's still there. I want to buy roller skates from him. Either that or find some Hermes boots. How many? I only have 12 healing potions left. I have the Extractionator. Can I put Mudblock into it? Doesn't look like it'll let me. I think I need to have Silt to put in the Extractionator. I never had to do it because I've never had issues mining the most simple, like, early game ores, but, you know, things are different when you're in fucking Tron world here. I need to start. Yeah. I need to get myself into an executive position. Oh, that's a. I forgot they can spawn in pretty hard mode here. I gotta get myself into a executive position ASAP so that, like, people don't look at me funny. You know, it's like, you know, he's being weird, but I don't want to lose my job over this. I wonder if he'll drop Hermes boots. If I kill this chest. Here, buddy. He's not the sharpest chest in the drawer in the dungeon. Look at that, see? This is the ingenuity of the bard. He dropped a I already have a magic mirror, don't I? Yeah, I have an ice mirror. Guess I could sell it. Honestly, dude, there's not a lot of IT positions anymore. It feels like a reality TV show where someone gets voted off every week. Or at least I did at my old job. I'm not gonna say I'm very secure in my work because that sounds like tempting fate. Kill my way to the top. I mean, that's how you become an executive, man. They don't make IT people executives. They don't want to interact with them. If you told some people that they could get paid like twice as much if they just like stopped wearing jeans and a turtleneck to work, I'm talking about myself, of course, then they still probably wouldn't do it. Believe it or not, Omaha is actually quite the hub. Well, I shouldn't say it's the hub. There are a lot of people with IT degrees coming out of UNO, which just means there's a lot of demand. Alright, a lot of corn and a lot of tech geeks. Two sides of the same coin around here. And hey, don't talk shit on Nebraska. There's so many things you can do. You can go there. You can leave. We have a zoo. It's a pretty good zoo. It's the best in the world, I'm told. When people talk about how Nebraska is so lucrative and so cool, no one shuts the fuck up about Jimmy Buffett. Or not Jimmy Buffett. Yeah. What? No, that's the guy who made Margaritaville. Oh yeah, you gotta talk about Runza. That's true. That's true. See? Chimney Rock. You know, I went there once and didn't want to kill myself for the first 2 minutes. Warren Buffett, that's who I'm thinking of. Jimmy Buffett made Margaritaville, yeah. As you can tell, our education is great too. It's not Oklahoma level, but it's not exactly like anywhere outside of America level. People always get mad at me because I don't like Runza very much. It is so unbelievably greasy that I always feel like 100 pounds heavier every time I finish eating there. And I think I also just hate it more because of that one experience I had when I worked there during college for like a month and a half when I had the suspicious looking Runza that was on the floor because I was really hungry and poor. And then I had to go home because I started taking poison damage every tick. Drop my money. We've gotten to the point where I've been streaming long enough where I can't remember what I've talked about and what, like, is completely new lore. Alright, let's try to make it more than 3 feet now. Also, I love how this ice is right above the lava. This? An undead Viking. So, is that the jungle temple? So I'm not going to be able to go that way. If I could... God, I wonder how the dungeon works in one of these types of worlds. I wonder if I can fight skeletons, like actual like dungeon skeletons early, I can get the necro armor early. Okay, yeah, no. I'm not gonna be able to... How far up is this? Where can I go to not... I can't do anything in the temple, man. I can't do anything. I can't even get near the temple for another, like, God knows how long. Can you still actuate it? No, you can't do that. Like, this is endgame stuff. I'm never in the underground jungle this early. It's too scary, but I don't have a choice anymore because this fucking world seed. I guess I just keep going right until I find somewhere that isn't temple. I don't know if you guys have ever seen a Terraria speedrun before, but it's worth watching. The way people used to get around in this game. I mean, with a game with this many... Okay, yeah, I can't go this way. With this many shenanigans, I mean, sorry, with this many like different items and the such, you know there's gonna be a ton of shenanigans. Yeah, Warren Buffett is the only. I guess. What's his name? It's the fact I can't remember. Well, he's an athlete. Bud Crawford. That's it. He's kind of a local hero these days. But other than that, Warren Buffett is like our version of LeBron James in Cleveland, Ohio, where it's like, see, we have success stories coming out of here. You know, it's not just the cows. Dead silence. I'm trying to think of another famous Nebraskan, but I think that's literally it. Lady Gaga sang about Nebraska one time. Yeah, no. When people talk about the good things about Nebraska, it's literally coming out of either Lincoln or Omaha. There's nothing else here. We have two big cities that are actually very nice urban spaces, and then we just have nothing. And then you enter Iowa, and it's the same thing, except it's very open of small towns, and it's a PvP-enabled zone. If you ever feel like you're homesick away from Iowa, just go onto a GTA Online lobby. Except replace all the cars with like those four-wheelers that are legal for some reason on the roads. It's always funny when those guys get mad at me while I'm driving. Like, I am in a vehicle, sir. Like an actual motor vehicle. You could die. But maybe they aren't very intimidated by my focus. Oh, here's this shit. So there's a beehive. We aren't ready to fight Queen Bee. Okay, wait, is this a... Ah! They have a lot of spiders in this world. I'm not super arachnophobic in real life, but in video games, for some reason, it just heebies my jeebies really hard. Oh, I'm out of mana. Yeah. Can I find the stylus somewhere? I keep running into these spider nests, and I can't find this hairstylist. If you're not familiar with Terraria, this probably sounds like insane rambling, but that's just kind of how Terraria is. Do they sell Cranch in places other than Nebraska? Is that like a... I can't tell what's like Nebraska stuff and what's just Midwest in general stuff. Like, can you go to the store right now and get... Oh, see, there's the stylus. Nice. And get Cranch. Now, I know for sure that anyone living outside the U.S. isn't going to know what I'm talking about. Some people even get offended by it when I bring it up. I never realized that people that aren't from the Midwest just do not fuck with ranch. Like, very frequently. Or maybe as a salad dressing, but like, I don't know. I don't want to out myself as a weirdo for the things I put on ranch, or I put ranch on. That ship has sailed. Listen, there's always further deeper down you can go. There's always, you know, ranch you haven't dressed yet. Right, how am I going to break this without... It doesn't all drop lava. Okay, that's weird. That's weird. Alright. See, I'm not the weirdest one here. Of course, that one was a lava block. I took a risk. Ranch on... Oh. She has AirPods and she can't hear me. Yeah, she gets away. Yeah, what kind of ice cream would you put ranch on? Oh, I'm just... Yeah, I'm burning to death. See, I was thinking the weirdest thing that we put ranch on was always, like, pizza. But, yeah, ice cream is... Putting ranch on ice cream sounds like something that doesn't actually happen, but, like, she did just to screw with you. Oh, another gold animal. My sister would do that all the time. She once showed me a fake, like retro 50s ad about putting milk with Sprite together or something, and I ended up getting curious. All it really does is, like, curdles it. I don't think my sister would lie to me very often if I didn't always fall for it. Maybe I'm just pure at heart, huh? Maybe that's why you're tricking me. Because I just think the best out of everybody. What else? I never mess with the cranch. I never liked that. A unicorn letting you ride it? Hmm? I have a unicorn in one of my other worlds. If you kill enough unicorns, eventually you'll get a blessed apple from it. Oh, pure heart thing. I don't know. I don't. Whatever media this is referencing that I should know about, but don't. This is like the 5th thing. I still haven't watched or read The Lord of the Rings. It's probably a media I've watched or read and just don't recall. Also, I can't remember what we were talking about with the pure heart thing. Oh, general unicorn thing. From when I read the comment and what I was talking about, you almost made it sound like drinking cranch makes you no longer pure of heart. And I was very confused. Like drinking cranch is a folly of man. A testament to the arrogance of humankind. Yeah. Yeah, I'd be kind of pissed that unicorns would be so judgmental. You know, how does it know I'm not pure of heart? Does it just sense it in the way, like, my ass rides on its back? It's like, oh, this guy is fucking evil, man. I can tell by what body wash he uses. It detects Axe body spray and it just bucks you off. Silt should not do that much damage to fall on me. Alright, this is like World War I, War of Attrition type shit. Every time we make it just a little bit further, we lose so many people in the process. many? I only have 4 more potions, so I either need to find more or make more. I don't know how I'm gonna make more in a world like this. This place is hell. Let's do like this. There we go. This would have made things a lot easier. I still don't like how there's an entire layer to this where it's just honey, evil ass honey. Oh, okay, fuck's sake, man. They go into the soup. See, how come she can walk on it without burning? Is there obsidian I can get somewhere? Can I make an obsidian skull for myself? Because that would make this a lot easier. Making it anywhere is proving to be extremely difficult. How long did... I guess we probably streamed... We streamed for 3 hours last time we played this, just to beat the first boss. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. But if I have to make it all the way to the surface just to get to the biome where I can find this thing... And we're in hell, but I didn't see any hell chests, so we couldn't get, like, a lava ring or anything like that. I just gotta thug it out. Tank it. Be a man. Don't wanna be a boy, you wanna be a man. I like to think that Michael Jackson knew a lot about boys and men. I gotta keep killing these so I can keep getting the tattered cloth. A goblin army wouldn't suck if we could get the goblin to move in. It's very humbling to have 350 hours in this game and still not have a clue on what to look for. The longer you play it, the game just gets meaner. I can't even imagine trying to, like, farm drops in this game for, like... It probably gets a lot easier once you've messed with the world enough and get into like hard mode where it's easier to travel. This is probably only really, really hard in the beginning, and then a few things for like bosses later on, I bet. The thing is, there's an achievement they added for beating the final boss, the Moon Lord, on this particular seed. But I just cheesed it. I just brought a endgame character there. Because you can bring other characters into it. I can't imagine doing this legitimately. No! God damn it. This isn't working. There has to be another way past all this. Maybe I can make it. I need obsidian to make an obsidian skin potion. Or maybe we just do things a little out of order. Let's just go somewhere else and look for some stuff. How do I have 20 gold in this world? Jesus. Maybe it's like regular hell in the regular game, where I can just destroy some pots and eventually it'll drop like an obsidian skin potion. No, it's just looking like all it's given me is really basic stuff. that you would get on the surface of a regular world. What kind of sins do you have to commit in this world to be sent here? It'd be easier to escape Dante's Divine Comedy Inferno than to escape this. Is this just an infinite ocean? Of course. I need to get the fuck out. Yeah. No, the bats. Okay, so the demons spawn. Does that mean I can get a voodoo demon? Can I just skip all the other bosses? Can I just... Shit. Can I just go straight for the wall of flesh? I don't have any mana. I'm screwed. Yeah, never mind. There's definitely an easier way to deal with the fucking lava blocks, but I don't know what to. It just takes so long to go back when you die, and I die so quickly. Heal me, please. What I really need to do, I guess what I could do is I could just, no, because it costs way too much money right now for a pylon. I just gotta live with it. Another, yeah, I mean, we're basically farming these goblins so we can make a goblin standard. Well, we killed him. It'll still be there. I keep forgetting I'm not in my main world. Yeah, we don't have any, I can get some potions from him, right? Yeah. Perfect. One potion, please. The music is the only way you can tell it's nighttime. Alright, let me grab the tattered cloth. Let's try and do the event. Yeah. How many do I need? Do I need 3 or do I need like 4 or 5 to make a goblin standard? Normally it just happens on its own. I've defeated a boss. I have at least 200 HP. It should spawn on its own, but it's not I mean, it's not giving me the option. What? Where did I get this demonite? Oh, yeah, of course, because I killed the fucking the eye. Can I make anything of intrinsic value? I don't think I can. Here, I have all these these platforms. I can probably see if there's anything out there. I should be able to make it. Do I make it a demon altar? No. Oh my god, that's a 2-block hole and I almost just fell into it and died for no reason. Alright, here we go. Let's see if there's if it's literally just lava the whole way through, I'm gonna be a little peeved. Oh, see, he has a voodoo doll. We could fight Wall of Flesh right now if we wanted to, and we would die instantly. Okay. See, part of me thinks we don't need the voodoo doll right now. We can just leave that, but I also remember what happened last time we played this on stream, and it took so long to find a single one that we just had to get it from Walmart. But imagine if we went to Walmart. If I steal a couple dollars, buy some health. Nice. 72 should be good, right? It's a full moon. Alright, let's just dig up then, huh? I mean, if like I said, if I can just get some necro armor and like a firearm, we can actually just fight the Wall of Flesh. We don't even have to like. Well, I say that as if like I had to be uber prepared last time we did this. Either way, I can't really see us making a whole lot of progress in this particular world. I feel like the amount of effort it takes to do basic things is going to make it take forever. We must have just got really lucky with the first boss because you don't have any like MacGuffins that you summon with, and I haven't even found like the beginning of the corruption, which we would need to destroy a shadow orb if we want to get the musket, so we can get the arms dealer to move in and get the mini shark, so we can. I could have used those to get a hook, I guess. I could also have used those to get a stave. We have the Thunder Zapper. Alright, for sure this time, right? We're not gonna fall into the... I should probably just cover up that little pit of lava, yeah? Oh, I do have flurry boots. I just don't have... I need a cloud in a bottle. How did I even get these flurry boots? Did I... Those are a mixture, right? Maybe not. I don't know. You start to question a lot of things here. Back in the saddle again. I should probably clean up the gravestones too before it becomes a graveyard. There we go. Alright. Properly this time. No more lollygagging. Get rid of... Do I have any blocks for this? Yeah, we'll just use slush. Who cares? There you go. No more fire. Kind of. If it's affected by gravity, I shouldn't use it. Here. Very slowly, very surely we're making it. Safety first. I'm sure that won't kill anybody. Yeah, we'll be alright. This is so frustrating. I need to go up 3 blocks. Oh, that's bad. I'm just dead. Maybe? Maybe? It's 15 seconds of on fire, man. What am I supposed to do? Well, I guess I can teleport home so that when I die... well, I can heal myself. It doesn't count as a death, at least. It has the same effect of a death, in essence, but it's not a death, you know? Look at this clown walking all the way back up again. Once I get past this, assuming there isn't, like, another entire barrier of lava blocks or something of the sort, maybe we'll actually get to play the game. Can make some regular healing potions because we got all these mushrooms. Oh. I'm trying to think about what's trendy right now. Trendy. Any y'all buy Pokemon for $20? A 20-year-old game for $20? I heard there's a lot of discourse about that, yeah? I know someone who bought both of them. I was thinking about it the other day. It's basically just like Nintendo has like its own version of the Call of Duty cycle, where it's like for COD, it's like people complain about, oh man, you know, it's the same shit every year, you know, it's $70, you know, it's going down the shitter, and then people still like buy it en masse, and then the cycle repeats itself, right? People forget about it. And then with Nintendo, it's the same thing. It's like, oh man, they're re-releasing these 20-year-old games for the same price as when they first came out, man. You know, so greedy. You know, no one's gonna buy this shit, and then everyone buys this shit, and then the cycle begins anew again. I mean, didn't they basically do the opposite, where they had like, oh Gladius, what is this? Where they had like Modern Warfare 2, and then they just had the campaign or like multiplayer only or something, or there's something. It is something. I think it might have been. Oh, I'm frozen. Modern Warfare 35 seconds of freezing. Either way, but I don't know. I mean, they had to have added something, right? Like, is it just the ROM or? I don't really know much about COD either, just kind of the stereotypes, and I haven't played it since I was like 12. You know, the average demographic. But I do know about overpaying for games. Oh, it is just the ROMs. All right. Yeah, that's a bit. I'm kind of conflicted about it because I feel like one of the biggest like gotchas about the debate about like piracy and ROMs is that like, oh man, you know, if they didn't make it so that the only way to buy it was to have like pay $150, you know, at a used game shop to play it, then I wouldn't have to emulate it, you know, if there's another way to buy it, and now there is, right? So it almost feels disingenuous to say like, oh well, you know, well not like that. Really? I mean, that's kind of. I mean, to be fair, that's how it was. That's how it was back in the day too. And I doubt they're making you pay for those ugly Game Boy connection cables. You know, so I guess that's at least going. I mean, I'm grasping here. I'm obviously playing devil's advocate, but you get what I'm saying. You know. I mean, my argument shouldn't just be, well, technically it's more convenient than it was 25 years ago, but I mean that is kind of where I'm going with this. Right. I mean, which is weird because like you think of like Galaxy or Skyward Sword where they pulled the same shit. At least like it was upscaled, widescreen, and then had controls modified to work better with the Switch. And then it had the soundtrack and that sort of thing. No, did it? I never knew it to have that. I just know we had the physical connection cables. We had them. I don't know if we ever used them. The DS had DS download play, and I always thought that was the coolest thing because I didn't have to pay for an expensive peripheral. But no, I know now that you mention it, I do know at least the Game Boy Color definitely had like some infrared on it. But I never had a Game Boy Color long enough to, as a kid, to care about like if you could like wirelessly play a game. It didn't even come to mind. I mean, at the very least, it kind of shuts down the idea that like, hey, you can't play this because the ROMs are too expensive and there isn't a legitimate way to buy them that's reasonable. It's because now there is, right? I mean, at the very least, you have that. But it does feel weird if you're the kind of person like me who, when I did have a Switch, I never played it in like portable mode, and so it would feel weird to pay $20 for a portable game that I'm just playing on my TV. Do we finally get through this? Well, this part at least. Here we go. God, there's more. Thank God they can't make it past one gap here. It's also weird that it's just Fire Red and Leaf Green, and not, like, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. I mean, it couldn't have been that much harder. But hey, Pokemon Presents coming up, right? Maybe they'll announce something cool. A new mystery dungeon, maybe? I'm not coping, you're coping. I also put the wrong block down for some reason. Replace that cope with hope. The funny thing is, I don't interact with like big time Pokemon fans or like the tournament online ones because it doesn't matter what happens, dude. Like, what's his name? Masuda could like come down right now and give everybody exactly what they wanted, and people would complain that they are being charged $60 for it. In fact, I think the whole Nat Dex thing from years ago was part of the primary reason I just left Twitter. Long before the reckoning of Elon. Oh yeah, I forgot that spawned bees. So I was like, man, these really are Twitter people. Now I just use Blue Sky, where instead of having to deal with people who yell racial slurs at me, it's like content labeled porn. Alright, here we go. I'm in the honey, and now I'm dying for some reason. Oh, it's because there's a spider in the honey. I mean, I'm not in hell anymore. We're in bee land. Oh, this is a lot of honeycomb. That means there's gonna be a lot of bees. Every time you break honeycomb, bees spawn from it. I need to put my sword. Yeah. This is very fast. I mean, it's pretty. I need to put this right next to where I'm mining. Oh, I forgot hunger's a thing. I'm just dying of hunger now. I don't have anything to eat. Where did I get these scarab bombs? Is there food? There's no food. I just gotta teleport back and just pass away. Yay! Yippee! Yeah, the fucking... What is it called? Don't starve seed thing. Makes it so you can die of hunger. I hope they announce the next Metal Gear at the Pokemon Presents. Can you imagine that? If they do announce a Mystery Dungeon game, I might actually consider buying a Switch 2 just to play it on stream. That's my promise. If we get a new Mystery Dungeon, and it has to be like a genuine Mystery Dungeon. It can't be like a spin-off of a spin-off. It has to be a real playable video game. Yeah, I know there are, but like it's got to be new, you know what I'm saying? I went and saw what the prices were for Super Mystery Dungeon. Also, just I don't know. I want it to be new because I want people to be talking about it. Like, I'm tired of being the only guy out of the know where it's like, oh yeah, this game's been, you know, theorized and like put together to death for the past 20 years, and you're the one person who's not in on it because you're like just played it for the first time. And yeah, I also already played Gates to Infinity as a kid, which feels weird to say. As a kid. Also, people keep kind of turning me off to some of the older ones. Because I keep getting told, and to be fair, I liked this one a lot more. It was very simple, but I liked it. And I'm told that it's kind of like where it peaked. Like, gameplay-wise, it's a lot better than the rest. Like, story-wise, it's by far the best. And it's like, I don't know. It's like, I'm already at the verge of being burned out from it. I don't want to have to, like, burn myself out before a new one comes out, and it's like the God game. Like Mystery Dungeons fucking Chrono Trigger. Yeah, because we don't know if it would be good or not, you know? I'd get to be like, hey guys, I just tried out the new game, you know? I played a couple of the other ones. You want to talk about it online? And then people can call me slurs because my opinions don't match theirs, because that's how the Pokemon community works. You don't understand, as a Pokemon fan, Mid, it is my duty to never be happy about anything ever. Even when I get exactly what I want. These things just die. I'm saying if you love Pokemon, you can't be a Pokemon fan. I'm just jaded. I didn't mean it like that. I didn't want you to bring out the gamer cred. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I am so ass at Pokemon. It's unbelievable. I think Pokemon Black on stream is the only time I've actually beaten a Pokemon game to almost completion since X and Y back in 2013. See, that's how I know you're a Pokemon fan, because I said, as a Pokemon fan, you're like, this fucking guy. That's how I know you're a Pokemon fan. That's how I've been taught to Pokemon works. See, when I was a kid, I spent more time watching the anime than I did playing the games, but I did play the games a lot. When I was a kid, it was right after, like, the height of Pokemania. I'm not old enough to be one of the, it was better on, you know, Game Boy and Game Boy Color. I never got to be that age. I was a Gen 3 boy. We never made it very far either. I distinctly remember I would get stuck because I didn't realize that the gameplay gets kind of non-linear at some point, and you actually have to like go out and look for things. And so I just restart the save file and evolve whatever the other starters were to see what they became. I probably got really good at like the first 3 hours of Pokemon. Also, saying you got more hours in Pokemon than I do in real life sounds exactly what like youngster Joey would tell me before he throws out his level 6 Raticate. wonder if I could get paid like the same salary I do now, would I be like one of those types of Pokemon trainers that just stands in one spot the entire time and challenges everybody? Oh, I'm dead. I literally cannot get near Tim here. Tim, I can't reach you, buddy. Tim, you gotta come over here, buddy. This guy is such a bitch, man. He won't even fight me. Maybe if I give him a little more space, he'll teleport up here. Or he's in the honey. If I don't give him space, he'll never despawn either, which is... There we go. Except for this one fucking bee. There we go. We're getting to the surface. I just want to see what the new starters are. One of the first streams I ever did on this Twitch channel was drawing the starters. I want to do that again once they announce the Gen 10 starters. Although even if they do announce anything Gen 10 related, they probably won't show off the starters. But if they do, I'll draw them. That could be fun. Ow, I'm dead. Oh wait, I have a healing potion. Feels good to ascend vertically again. Wait, a falling star? Are we at the surface? I think we're at the surface finally, just about. I can see the Borealis. Oh my god, there it is. It's beautiful, Seymour. We've been at it for an hour and a half. Oh. Never mind, I got insta-killed because I went too deep into the darkness. Look how close we were, man. It's right there. There was time now. And back to hell. Look, we are getting out of this hellhole, literally, if it kills us. Which it has many times. Will it tell us? I think the nurse will tell us how many times we've died in this world if we bugger enough. Yep, 27 times. I always tell him, I don't let him get me at 28 times. Never let him get me 28 times. I think I've died as many times before the second boss on a lower difficulty on this seed than my master mode playthrough right now. I need to drop a rope line here. Something tells me that for this seed in particular, the surface probably isn't any safer. I should build a couple of houses here on the surface and then just use the pylon to teleport up there. Also, I like how we're talking about all this Pokemon discourse, and like, I think Cookie's been in here this entire time, and like, out of anybody, they should be like the final word on this type of subject. Oh, the trek to get back up to the surface. We take this stuff for granted, man. I can't believe there are people that beat this in master mode without dying. That's the one thing I miss the most about being a kid, is that I was blissfully unaware of truly good gamers. Right. If I did something cool in a game, it was because I did something cool. I didn't have to have like, hey guys, check it out, I did this. It's like, okay, well here's a video of some dude doing it 10 times better with their like blindfolded, ears plugged, and then shot in the head on a swivel chair. Damn it, just let me back up, man. This is how Sisyphus must have felt. Goblin. If it's not 3, it's probably 5 for the standard. Oh, 2 of them. Oh, 3 of them! Damn. That's definitely enough to summon the army. Honestly, the goblin army might be a... How did I never see this? Might honestly be a good change of pace. It's some normalcy in this game. Yeah, actually place a torch. Don't get lost in the dark. There it is. For real this time, the surface. So I win? Actually, no. Quite the opposite. Now we get to potentially start playing the game. We beat the first boss, and now we might get lucky and be allowed to fight the second one at some point. Or get to the area where you can fight the second one. Assuming that the world isn't super, super funky to the point where they just like, no evil. I need either the corruption or the crimson. It's so high up to the air that it's low grav. We're basically in space. So much shit is spawning up here too. Do I not have any more torches? I can make ice torches. This does not look like the Terraria I know. There's traps on the surface? It's so hard to place blocks in low grav. I think I'm at the ocean. Based on the... Or no, it's just the... Dude, the desert... Dude, the temple goes all the way up to the surface. Yeah. These don't really do a lot to illuminate the place, does it? What, lizard? That's not fair! It's not fair! Oh my god. Those are endgame enemies. Those aren't even supposed to spawn yet. Is it because I was too close to the temple? Ugh. Hey guys, I'm back. You remember me? Yeah, I went to the surface. Too close to the sun. I did not see a sun out there. Ugh. It was just another hell. I need to like immediately make some houses up there on it. That's great. We're never getting anywhere on this seat, man. Or at least I need to patch that up. I feel like I've died in that tiny little pool of lava like 18 times now. I need to fight so I can get the demon scales. And then I need the demon scales so I can make armor. Actually, you know what? Let's do that. Now that I think about it, let's make a goblin standard. Let's fight the goblin army so we can say we at least did something. Do I need a... Yeah, I have 7 tattered cloth. I believe the cloth is all you need to make a standard, right? Let me look it up on Google here. Let's see. Let's see. Goblin battle standard. I need 5 of any wood, and I crafted a loom. Do I have a loom? Yeah, I do have a loom. Do I have 5 pieces of wood? I mean, I can go grab some. That would make this quite a bit easier to have rocket boots. That's all I'm gonna say. Where is it? Oh, I can put on a bikini top and a bikini bottom. Hold on. Well, I kind of need. How do I even? Yeah. Put this right here. And then, there we go. Beautiful. And now just... Well, I gotta... I have to do this. There you go. How do I look? You never know. I could be wearing this right now. see, where's it? What were we doing? Goblin standard? Oh, I need 10? I need that many? I can't even make the standard yet then. Whatever. Means I'll just have to keep going up again. Those things are typically pretty rare spawns. I don't know why they would want you to wait that long. Maybe if I get lucky, it'll spawn naturally. This is a very tanky slime. Does it drop money as I hit it? Yeah. Is it gonna drop a shit ton of money? Oh, 42 gold? That's a lot of money. That's an insane amount of money for this early in the game. That is definitely not something you see in normal gameplay. Alright, we're going to make it back to the surface, and our goal is to find the corruption of the crypt. We're going to go to the left this time. We're not going to run into the entryway of the late game temple while we're just a wee little fella. There's another explosive bunny. Or, like I said, if we get lucky, we get up into that ice arena again where we can get 3 more of them to spawn, then we can actually get a summon for this thing. The funny thing is, if we wanted to make all the mining and the whatnot so much easier, but takes so much longer, we could just do fishing. It'll never stop sucking to me that, like, one of the easiest ways to bypass a lot of progression in this game is to fish, and that fishing is so unbelievably boring. I'm starting to think we should have made this a journey mode world. That would have made this a lot easier. And then just put it to, like, expert difficulty. I honestly think, like, because I always think about it too, like, there are lots of people that stream slow-paced, busier games, but I just don't vibe with them very well on stream, and I think part of the reason is because if you have, like, a huge audience, and there's a lot of people talking with you at any given time, and you're just discussing things a lot, I feel like that makes it a lot easier to entertain with those kind of slow-paced games. I don't think I can really do that with a smaller audience. But then again, I don't know. Have I ever, like, played to completion a really slow-paced game on this stream? I don't think I have. I gotta have that instant gratification of farming Twitch clips. how a little bee spawned there. A little hornet. Alright, we're almost back up. Okay, so that blood crawler is crimson. Which means that if we go left up here, we should... I mean, I guess I could have seen from the blocks here. But it means we should have access to the actual crimson where we can fight the brain. So let's go this way. Okay. There goes an Eskimo. Oh yeah, they changed the name from Eskimo to Snow Zombie. I still don't understand. Maybe someone's more informed on this than me. Did Eskimo become, like, an improper way of, like, referring to them? To, like, natives in the mountains or something? Is that, like, an insensitive term that I just never knew, or a generalization? Like calling them Indians? Like, that happened overnight. Like, it came up in conversation, and then one person's like, dude, you called it an Eskimo? Like, what are you doing? And then, like, from then on, everywhere I heard about it, it was like, don't call them that. Back up, we see the Borealis. There we go. Alright, we're gonna go this way, see if we can't make it to the... Alright, yeah, here's the Crimson. Let's see if we can't get an Undertaker. Because a gun would be very nice right now. Jeez, look how many of these things spawned. Dude, why are there so many spawns? How are we on time, huh? 151? I don't even think... You know what we're gonna do? Just, here, let's do this, alright? Let's, shit, okay, you know what, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna, oh, wow, guys, what happened to the game? Does anybody see anything? What happened? I can't see anything. Hold on, let me fix that. Let me, hold on. Wait, I think, okay, I fixed it. But in the meantime, I farmed a bunch of tattered cloth. So we can make the goblin standard. Yeah. It all happened very quickly. There's a bunch of them. Crazy how that happens. Now we wait for them to arrive. Oh, look at this. It's actual gameplay all of a sudden. I'm so glad I've never cheated at a video game before. This entire seed just screams like YouTube bait to me. Like, this seed comes out, and I feel like YouTubers are like, oh man, I can make so much content off of this. And then people who actually, like, play Terraria for fun would never touch this. Or at least not for a moment before saying, oh neat, that's funny, and then just, like, going back to whatever they were doing before. I gotta think, if I'm gonna play another game on the next stream, I need to decide if I can mod myself into it again. I guess the word mod is a little disingenuous. Mod implies that I'm programming anything. I love games where it's as simple as adding a file, or where all the intricacies of it have been figured out already, like with the Link to the Past. It's really weird how if I get too far away, it says I'm not fighting the goblins anymore, and so it just doesn't count it. Like, how does this not count as me being fighting the goblins? Let me heal! Oh my god. Almost halfway through with it. Normally I have better equipment at this point, but I can't drive down to the Mears McDonald's without a boulder falling on my head, or a piece of honey dropping lava. really wish they would leave their houses and help me. This is what landlords have to do every day. While y'all are complaining about rent, this is what our landlords are doing for us. Remember to tip your landlords. This takes forever when you have a weak-ass Thunder Zapper. Are you sick of this sound effect yet? Because this is still the best weapon I have. Look at that idiot up there who's stuck. Dude thought he was slick coming in through the top. And then our tax collector's like, the fuck they doing over there? How much do I have left? It keeps disappearing on me. Normally people don't fight these things in hell, but, you know. Oh, they immediately swarm me the moment I go to get healed. There we go, we got him. Now we just gotta finish off the ones that are left. Nice. See, now we can say we did something. We didn't even die. So it's not like we made zero progress tonight. Although I will definitely say, I don't know if we're going to continue with this one. I like playing Terraria. I like playing it on stream. I think it's run its course just for the sake of content. At least the content I make. I think what I haven't had a lot of motivation to just throw something fun and interesting together just because I've been so like all over the place lately. I know I won't shut up about it, but work has been kicking my ass. Hopefully for the next stream, I'm thinking we're gonna do something a little more in depth and more like I have a few things on my list that have been suggested or things I want to try to kind of and like maybe make it a longer stream. I just have to have the energy for it, which it's just that time of year, I guess, for my kind of work. I mean, that's really all I can say. I don't like that it's just not as in depth. It just feels like I'm kind of tuning in, or that I'm doing it just because I have an obligation to. But it's really just it's really just a case of I have to like put some things together. I have to like it gets tumultuous sometimes around the bard's place, you know. But I know I said it last time, but this time I'm hoping it for realsies is going to be lifting up again, and we're going to have the opportunity to have some good fun and try some new things and kind of keep up with it. But in the meantime, thanks for everybody's patience and thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you all on the flip.